Hello learners, today I am going to introduce simultaneous linear equations, which is a chapter or a subtopic in the algebra chapter. So we are going to define simultaneous equation, look at what they are, and the methods that we shall use to solve simultaneous equations. So for simultaneous equations, we define a linear equation as an equation where the highest power of the variables involved is 1, or rather, not more than 1. For example, we have 3y plus x is equals to 4. So in this case, y is power 1 and x is power 1. So for the variables x and y, which are our unknowns, we have the highest power being 1. And for that case, then we can call that a linear equation. So remember where we have a variable raised to power 2. This is quadratic. When we go to a variable raised to power 3, it can be y, it can be also x. But most of the times the equations use variable x, but it is not a must that we have x. So for power 3, we call it a cubic equation. So the type of an equation is determined by the power of the variable involved. And for linear, it should be 1. For quadratic, we go for 2. Cubic, we go for 3. So basically what we shall be looking at simultaneous linear equation are equations having the highest power variable of the unknown being 1. So that is to say, in this equation there are no terms involving x squared or y squared etc. In this subtopic also, we shall look at the following methods that are used to solve linear simultaneous equations. So we shall look at the method of substitution. We shall look at the elimination method, the graphical method, the Cramer's rule method, and the matrix method. All these methods are testable in the exam, and we shall look at how we solve these equations using them. As a point to note, some of the methods like Cramer's rule, matrix method will require the knowledge of matrices and therefore may be tackled after looking at matrices. But we can look at them maybe before we look at matrices or after looking at matrices. But for this point, to understand it better, you may visit the chapter of matrices, look at how determinant for a matrix is gotten, also the inverse, and those concepts are the ones that are used in the matrix method and also in the Cramer's rule. So you may borrow knowledge from matrices subtopic in order to get the concept in this area. So let's meet in the next lesson.